Hey, this Omar, and just making a quick vid on this topic real quick. As far as I was listening to you know, Undisputed earlier today, and they were saying how Russell has changed and whatnot. And so I just wanted to ask the question, what is Russell Wilson at this point in time in his career? Is it that he just want to be a celebrity, and he conned the Broncos into a massive contract, because when you hear all the stuff behind the scenes, where players have to talk to his manager in order to get in contact with him. It sounds it sounds like Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't sound like the Russ that everybody was, kind of like, the underdog, Russ that made it, being a late pick, got the starting job, and he had to, try to earn the respect of, a defensive team, and then later started, um, turning the circle, and becoming a all pro. Everybody recognizing him as one of the top tier quarterbacks in the league. Like, what happens to this guy? You know what I'm saying? Because the guy that we see in Denver, we don't even recognize him. Like, he looks like a imposter. Like like somebody, if they was your twin or whatever, come and say, yeah, let me go do this, figure everybody out type of deal. Because what I seen initially, I said, yeah, Denver got a solid defense, and so you would add Russell to that, to the mix, that they was gonna be like a playoff team, hands down. I was surprised, because I didn't think that the coach was gonna be as bad as he was, as well as Russ. He gets as much as the blame as the coach. You know what I'm saying? Granted, the coach, he looks like, maybe he's better as a coordinator than he is as a head coach. And but the Russ vibe is just seeming kind of odd, and it's like it would explain why Seattle was, more than willing to, try to talk up Russ getting traded for like the past, I want to say what, uh, two, 2.5 seasons or whatever, prior to him getting traded this year. So it was something over in Seattle that, like when the defense was having a feeling some type of way, as far as like how that Super Bowl played out versus New England, and how everything has transpired since then, and it just made sense. Like, you put all them years, and everybody thinking like, okay, you chose to let Richard Sherman go, you chose to let Earl Thomas go, you chose to let a lot of those, stalwart, big personalities go for Russ, and then you ended up letting Russ go. But that was this turning out to be smart as far as for Seattle, you know what I'm saying? Because that that Jamal Adams trade, to what they gave up, and I think also, let me see, was it Laramie Tunsil? Did they get Laramie Tunsil as well? But I remember they just gave up a lot of their top tier picks for like a bunch of years. So that Russ trade kind of made them get back as far as like getting certain picks. And so, these past two drafts, I want to say, but definitely this year, Seattle kind of got back to they roots, and actually had a phenomenal draft and whatnot. And so Denver's kind of getting in a mode where, if we got work, like if anybody try to work you, you trying to like say, all right, how can I get this back so I can break even? So, they offering the pieces that they think that somebody is gonna jump on. So you offering, Bradley Chubb, you offering Hamler, and you offering Judy, which I thought Judy was definitely a for sure hit. He coming from Bama, and mostly as of late, all the receivers that came from Bama was definitely a hit. And so the fact that he was the one that kind of haven't popped yet is like surprising. And so some of that could be due to, last year he had Teddy Bridgewater throwing it to him. And this year he got, this type of rust that's throwing it to him. But then he's also been battling injuries. But then, the fact that they got rumors out there that they, people have, thought that Hamler is a better receiver going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like he has more in his what's that word I'm trying to use, in his more tools to work with, you know what I'm saying, than Judy. So it's it's crazy. It's crazy to see this. And then Denver got some solid tight ends, you know what I'm saying? I like the tight ends that they can work with, but for some reason Russell don't really throw it to them that. So I don't know if he's sabotaging himself or I don't know. Nah, maybe I gotta take that back because I don't think nobody gonna sabotage themselves purposely. But maybe sabotage so he get the coach in there that he really want. But I think Sunday's game is a big, huge game for them, a huge game. And like I said, the defense is on the lines of scoring defense is up there. Is his best scoring defense that he's worked with since the 2014 Seattle defense that he had. And so where they I think gave up I want to say 15.9 or 15.4, you know what I'm saying, points per game. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how that game go because Jacksonville don't be no slouch when they go over there. Like Jacksonville be kind of playing up, like on some top tier shit for some reason. So I don't think it's a gimme for the Broncos, and it's just I'm curious to see, like, he's battling all them injuries, and we'll see how it shakes out on the field. But yeah, that's my quick thoughts on that. Russell Wilson, is he more of a celebrity now than a football player? All right. Thank you for listening.